Si sé.
Okay, let me ask you about it's not like you guys had a hard time for your first opening, big opening act, opening for someone else. You guys were opening for Aterciopelados, hugely important Spanish rock group. How did that happen?
I have no idea. We lucked out for the most part, and it just so happened that we were working with this girl called Claudia Luque, and I don't know how she hooked it up, but she hooked it up, and lo and behold, we were there, Madison Square Garden, our first gig, playing in front of 20,000 people, which was great.
My God, come on! Most people don't have that experience. Your first shot is playing Madison Square Garden for 20,000 people.
Well, I mean, we have played.
We played in front of
big shows
big
like
shows.
200,000 and stuff like that.
When you were with King Chango.
Exactly, which is cool and everything, you know, but that's one thing. And when you play kind of like in your own hometown, even though I was born somewhere else, New York is my hometown, and you stand there in Madison Square Garden when you see so many bands, it's amazing just to be there and say that I played right there in my backyard in Madison Square Garden.
I have to tell you, it's interesting because my son is something of a budding musician. He's 10 years old. He plays percussion, drums, conga, a little bit of bata. But when he sits at the computer and creates music, it's, you know, it's very electronic. And I'm kind of like, I don't know about that. Is that real music? Or, you know, it's all synthetic. And I think I don't want to make it seem too much like a generational thing, and I love the music, but it really is a different concept of creating music.
It's a different approach, but it's the same process in the end. I mean, I'm telling you because, as I told you before, I come from a place where we didn't have pavements. So I know what roots, you know, are. Like, I know what it is to plant your own food. I know what it is to kill your own animal. Have chickens so they can have eggs so that you can eat them and things like that. But I guess I was lucky enough to have an uncle which was crazy with computers, and that kind of prepared me to come in here and embracing the technology. I think music is music in the end, no matter what tool you use to make it. I mean, a computer is just like a guitar. It's just, you know, a guitar of the year 2006 instead. I mean, when the guitar came out back in, I don't know, 1990 never, I'm sure there were people who were against it. Oh my God, that's devil's technology and stuff. So, you know, you will always find those people, but, you know, music as people and culture will always change, no matter if we don't want to. That's our destiny to change.